Have 5 minutes of time, grab a cup of tea, and update your browser. Hi, this is Carsten with OpenTech, and while you are here, don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to hit the notification bell, since it helps. And now let's talk about the security issue with Chrome that got fixed last week and why it might affect more people than just the ones using Chrome. Let's get into it. Last week, CVE 2022-1096 was published, and behind that cryptic name, a actually already exploited security issue is hidden. It is within Google's Chrome browser and specifically within the JavaScript engine V8 of that browser, and it is basically caused by a type confusion issue. So far so good. Google has released an update for the browser, and you should definitely use the new version provided by Google going forward, since again that one is already exploited out in the wild. The new version of Chrome is 99.0.4844.84. So if you are on a version below that, update immediately. If your browser pops up with a new version being available, update. If you read something like your browser has an update ready, update. Again, the security issue is already exploited actively. But when we think about that security issue a bit more in detail, it should become obvious that it is not only affecting Chrome. In fact, the issue is with the JavaScript engine V8, and it is actually not within Chrome, it is within the Chromium base of the browser. Chromium is the open source project Chrome is built upon, and upon this open source project, other browsers are built upon as well. Other browsers, you ask? Yeah, browsers such as Edge, Brave, Vivaldi, or Opera. And depending on which browser you are actually running, you might still be vulnerable to that security issue. So let's look into the current situation for the different browsers. Microsoft has already announced an update for Edge, bringing it onto the latest version of the Chromium engine, therefore mitigating that issue. You should check for updates and then roll it out as soon as possible. Brave was already on version .83 before that issue was released. So with Brave you already have quite a recent version. Nonetheless, you should update the browser as soon as possible. As far as I know, an update is already available. The Vivaldi browser is based on a Chromium project, but it is running in a different stream. Vivaldi is not incorporating version 99 of Chromium altogether, so they are completely skipping that version. So Vivaldi is still based on Chromium 98, and as far as I am aware, all the latest patches are available for that browser, and it is not affected by that security issue. Opera? Well, Opera is a different story. They are a bit behind schedule, typically 1 or 2 minor iterations, and in this case it could cause an issue. Opera has just released an update bringing its version of Chromium towards the minor version .51, and that is 2 minor versions minimum behind the current iteration. So with Opera you will need to check regularly for updates and probably put some pressure on that. Okay, then what else could you do? Well, Frankly, not so much, apart from probably switching to a different browser for the time being. Browsers not affected at all at the moment are Safari and Firefox. So if you want to give them a try, now might be a good time. As far as an exploit is concerned, that security issue is actively exploited at the moment. The rumor is that it is exploited from the North Korean side. So if you don't want to hand over too many informations to Kim, well, probably you should update or look for an alternative browser. So what do you make out of that? Did you already update your Chromium-based browser, or is no update available yet? Let me know in the comments below. And while you are there, don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to hit the notification bell, since it helps. Thanks for watching. See you next time. And don't forget, let's make the world a better place, now more than ever. Thanks for dropping by. See you later. Bye.